What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and today I'm building a competitive OU team around Assault Vest Tyranitar for Smogon Sword and Shield OU. Then I will be hopping on the Pokemon Showdown ladder to test it out and make improvements. This thing provides a ton of utility in just one Pokemon. Because of the Assault Vest, it makes it a great response to Dragalge and Hydreigon, probably the best response in the entire tier. We have speed creep for bulky Seismitoad as well as bulky Corviknight, so if they're in range of getting 2-hit KO'd by any of these attacks, we can go ahead and do that. And then also we can reverse weather against rain and try to win a weather war, which is also really valuable. The speed also allows us to outspeed a bulkier variant of Pelipper, so that might be able to help us out today. Now, just to wear down Corviknight, I definitely think I want to add Toxtricity, because Fire Punch, despite the fact that we have the speed and Adamant Nature, we can't actually 2-hit KO it if it's at full health, so I definitely want to make sure that I can use Toxtricity to just do that for us. Let's go ahead and add Volt Switch, Overdrive, Boomburst, and Sludge Wave. This also just gives me a great way to break through Clefable, which Tyranitar also struggles with that because they tend to run more speed than 185 if they're the Life Orb offensive set, so this should be able to help us out in that regard as well. Choice specs right here with the Modest, and then I'll just go ahead and put max speed with 4 and Spidef. So I love the offensive pairing, but they both are weak to ground, so that is really scary. Toxtricity somewhat stops the fighting weakness for Tyranitar, but most fighting types are on ground type coverage anyway, for example Conkeldurr with Earthquake. From here, what does the team need? We have no speed control so far. I would love hazards as well. The ground immunity, huh? What could do that for me? I definitely like the idea of either Corviknight or Mandibuzz. Those don't sound horrible. What else could do the job? I would also want rocks, so... Is there a rocker that's actually immune to ground? I guess I could go with Pharaoh, but it would give me another fighting weakness. That's not immune to ground, obviously, but it would help me out against Hatterene as well. Although, Mystical Fire probably blows me away. I think I could take one, but I don't think Gyro Ball would do a ton. I think I will go Pharaoh just mainly for the Gyara check, because I get 6-0'd by that right off the bat. Might as well have it around. Also, it helps me out against Galarian and Darm, because I take 2 Icicle Crashes. If they Flare Blitz into me, they just kill themselves basically in the same process, so it doesn't even matter. Let's go ahead and run 0 IVs with the Leftovers. I would always run Leftovers on Pharaoh instead of Rocky Helmet, because I don't even think you take Rocky Helmet damage if you Dynamax, right? Let's go ahead and run Power Whip, Gyro Ball, Leech Seed, and Stealth Rocks. I don't think I'm going to add another Stealth Rocker, so I can just add that on here. Normally, if I have another one, I would run Spikes, but I don't think I see myself doing that. Now, Ground Immunity. I also want a win condition. There's no really great endgame options on this team yet. So what does that? So Scarf Rotom Wash could be cool, but it's not really a check to Mold Breaker Excadrill. You know, it's kind of sad that if you want to check Mold Breaker Excadrill, you have to have Mandibuzz, Corviknight, or Gyarados on your team. I guess Hawlucha kind of works too. Seismitoad can help out, but there's such a limited range of Pokemon that can actually deal with Mold Breaker Excadrill, which is really lame, but I guess it's alright. I actually don't mind using Gyara. I haven't done that in a while, and could be the last time I use it before Dynamax goes. Could consider that. So, a Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Bounce, Power Whip. Bounce or Earthquake? That's the question. What would I run Earthquake for? I guess Pex, but I have Toxtricity right there. I don't think I need Earthquake. I could just run Bounce. Alright, I'm gonna add Gyarados just for the drill check, because Mold Breaker Drill doesn't tend to run Rock Slide, it's only Sandrush that does that, and if it's Sandrush I can just use Ferrothorn, which should be able to do the job just fine as well. So let's make you Moxie with Heavy Duty Boots. I always run Heavy Duty Boots on Pokemon that are weak to rocks, for example Rotom Heat, Mandibuzz, it's just their best bet. Let's run Waterfall, Power Whip, Dragon Dance. I'm actually going to Dragon Dance in the last slot, just a bit bouncier, and then Dragon Dance. Not Rain Dance. I definitely don't want to be dancing in the rain. Let's go ahead and put Timid. And 4 in Spidef. Okay, looks fine. I never realized how bad the Fizz Def stat is. Wow, 79. It's funny because I'm pretty sure when Mega Gyarados used to be a thing, its defense was 109, which is really good. Okay, now what does the team need? We have the ground immunity established. What other weaknesses are there? I definitely would love a Choice Scarfer. Ditto, it's cool. Darm. I just used Darm yesterday. I'm not going to do that again. I haven't used Hydreigon in a minute. Hydreigon would actually be able to outspeed Darm, so it would make Ferrothorn less of I would have to rely on this less to beat Darm, and then I can use it to beat Gyara, for example. That could be the way to go. Choice Scarf Hydreigon with U-Turn Flamethrower Draco Dark Pulse. It would actually provide me another special attacker, which currently Toxtricity is the only thing that's providing me that. So, and if I really want to, I can break out of the choice locked move by Dynamaxing, which I don't see myself doing a ton when I have a Gyarados that's probably just going to win every game, but you never know, right? Let's stick with Hydreigon, just because I love the ability to outspeed Choice Scarf, Galarian, Darm when I don't have an Ice Resist. Let's go ahead and run Dark Pulse, Flamethrower. I'm actually going to put the stab attacks at the top. I don't know why, but I always just want to do that. So Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, and then the momentum in the bottom being U-turn. So I guess like the last thing we need is potentially Hazard Control. But like I'm not really weak to hazards now that I'm looking at this more, because you have boots, you take like resisted damage, and then these three take neutral. I guess Toxtricity getting worn down by spikes and rocks could be bad, since it might be my best breaker in some games. What does the team really need then? Corviknight check, we have Toxtricity. I guess like opposing Pharaoh looks like kind of a pain. We have a couple of fire moves, but like this isn't gonna kill at all, and this is like I could be choice locked. And if I want to Dynamax Gyara, I can't really just Dynamax up. So I'd have to like predict it coming in. What could check that then? Conkeldurr. Rotom Heat. Why is that like it, besides like Fire Blast Togekiss? I guess Hatterene too. Somebody told me Hatterene's gonna get banned to Ubers. Like they're like discussing that right now in the OU forums. If anybody actually knows anything about that, please let me know in the comments, because that sounds relatively ridiculous to me. I think I go Conk, because it checks Darm even better, and then it also allows me to check opposing Hydreigon, which if Tyranitar gets a bullet worn down by +2 like Dynamax move, Conkeldurr might be my way to revenge it after. Let's go ahead and run Flame Orb with Guts, Mach Punch. I don't think I need Defog, I'm just gonna run Drain Punch, Thunder Punch, Earthquake. Yeah, I don't need Defog when my team isn't really weak to hazards at all. Especially because, like, Rocks plus Gyarados and Hydreigon is likely going to be my two endgames in most scenarios. Why would I want to defog my own hazards, right? Let's go ahead and run 236 here. Max attack, Adamant, and then 20 in speed. So we have a lot of wall breaking potential on this team between you with Dragon Nets, you with like choice specs, and then even this is really strong with max attack, well 152 attack Adamant. So I like the look of the team. Obviously I can update it as we play some games, but let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I have a game right here. My opponent has Ludicolo Rain, which is really cool. I'm pretty sure that thing gets Focus Blast, so it's a really big problem against my team right now. I definitely want to lead off with my Pharaoh, I think, to get up early rocks, because they would lead Pelipper, right? And then they would probably just U-turn out into like Drill or Ludicolo, I guess? I don't know. I like the idea, but if they lead Drill, I don't want to take too much Earthquake damage, and I don't really want to pivot out on Drill particularly. I guess Hydreigon is an alright lead too. I can just go for like Draco against Pelipper. You know what, no, I'm going to stick with the Ferrothorn, as they do lead Drill. I was hoping to see Pelipper lead, okay. This kind of sucks, because I don't really want to go hard Gyarados right away, but Ferrothorn is really important. I could go to Conk, I guess. I think I'm actually willing to stay in once here. Let's just get 55% off with Power Whip. Yeah, I actually don't take too much from that. Please don't miss, thank you. And yeah, I'm going to go Conk here. I can't let this take too much damage. As they actually get in Pelipper that turn, I don't think I can actually risk them being Hurricane. So I'm going to go to T-Tar. As they did try to go for Hurricane, they actually missed into me. This gives me really nice positioning actually, because what I can do here is just go right for Fire Punch. I think you would go Drill, yeah, so I'm able to knock out Drill, which is really going to put me ahead right now. Let's see what they go into now. Maybe Dracovish, that would make a lot of sense. Right back to Pelipper, okay. I mean, I could just Stone Edge, like they don't really have a play here against that. As I'm able to knock out Pelipper as well, so now when I get the weather back up, I mean, they could still Dynamax to get weather, so I gotta keep that in mind. But yeah, hitting that Stone Edge is really big. Also, that attack investment came in clutch, because I definitely think if it was bulky Pelipper, they probably would have lived. I mean, at this point, I just think I just want damage on this using Ferrothorn. I don't think I need it particularly. Okay. Dracovish. Cool. Let's go to... I think I just go to Hydreigon and I try to hit a Draco, I guess. Like... Okay, cool. Thank you, Hydreigon. And then, like, if Barraskewda comes out, I don't think I go Hard Tar. They go to Ludicolo, which is interesting. It's gonna go for Focus Blast, right? Okay, let's reverse Weather here. As they actually clicked Hydro, interestingly. I don't really understand. Maybe they don't have Focus Blast, but I can just Stone Edge. As they Hydro, wow, that's definitely choice specs. No way. Okay, that does quite a bit. I think I'll just keep Hydreigon and I'm good. Although I want to keep this for the weather setter, so let's go to Gyara here as the Dynamax to set up the rain. But yeah, that's why I kept that, because now if I go back to it, they use their Dynamax and their weather. Well, actually, they can just click Max Geyser again. I should wait until it's gone. Alright, let's just power up here, as I'm able to eat that up. And they can't reverse sweep me because I have my Hydreigon in the back, plus Mach Punch, so I should be good. Also, there's not really like a move they can lock here, if I'm being honest. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what they click. I guess if I really wanted to, I could just Dynamax and end the game. Let's see what they lock first. I mean, I just don't want to lose to flinches, right? Or misses. That would be the annoying thing. Okay, let's just Dynamax and go for the double down. Yeah, now I'm good to go, because I can just go to... I think the best play is Toxtricity, forces them to click Liquidation, and then I can just win the game with Hydreigon. Yeah. I was trying to see whether I could give like Tyranitar any sort of work there, but when they have a Gyarados and a Barraskewda, it's very unlikely. Yeah, let's just click Overdrive. If they were able to OHKO me, okay. Cool, I guess. Let's go to you, click Dark Pulse, and if this doesn't kill, then we got some Mach Punch, we'll be able to. So that's going to wrap up the game right there. I'll be right back. Okay, that game did get me back to 1500s. I'm lower on the ladder than I thought, if I'm being honest. I thought I was at like mid-1500s already, but I guess that is not the case. Let's see if we can win some more though. Gyarados looks amazing right here because I have Power Up for the Vaporeon and everybody else kind of just dies, so that's really helpful. I definitely want to try to get a Brox before going for that win con though, but they have a Hatterene, which makes that really tough. I don't really see a drawback to Hydreigon lead unless they were Scarf Dragapult, which I think is very unlikely when you have Dracovish on a team without webs. Dracovish should be the Scarfer, right? So let's lead Hydreigon. So my thought process is if I click U-turn, I can go to Ferrothorn, because they should go Hatterene, right? Now if they hard switch in Hatterene, that's a little bit of a tougher scenario. I'm going to go for U-turn. I don't really think you should stay in there when you have that hat, but let's go to Ferro on the Fishious Rend, I guess. And like, now it's just a matter of I'm just going to power up. Yeah, so they go hard Hatterene. Please hit. I need this damage for Hydreigon. Nice. Wow, that did nothing. Okay, they're going to go for Mystical Fire, I guess. I'm not going to make that play, I don't think. What do I need you for? I'm going to stay in a turn. They just went for Mystical Fire. I did live it, though, which is kind of cool. They could probably just Psychic here to kill me. Okay, that's not the best, but it could be worse. Let's go to Toxtricity now, and I kind of have to get this right, because... like, either way I'm getting trapped, right? But I think I Boomburst. Yeah, I need Gyarados to, like, come through here. That's the only thing I can think of. They really went hard Dragapult out of all things. Okay. Well, at least I get to keep this and go T-Tar. Goes for Sub. Is it Sub Willow? It is Sub Willow, okay. Well, it's probably Sub Willow Disable, so I'm going to Stone Edge here. Sub Willow Disable Shadow Ball is definitely a potential set. Nice, I'm able to weaken it there. They might sub again. It looks like I have to hit another Stone Edge, which is really scary. No, they just go hard Corviknight, which does make sense. Could go for U-turn. I'm going to stay in a turn to Fire Punch, as they go right for Body Press. That's the fighting type one. I mean, I'll just give it to them at this point. Actually, I'll keep it a sack if they're going to spam Roost. Like, there's literally no point. Of course. Okay, I should have seen that coming, to be honest. Wait, hold up. Actually, this could be the chance with the Gyara. Alright, I'm going to bait out this final Gambit. Oh, they went for Screech. What? Okay. Well, this is not over. My Gyara can solo. Let's go for Drain. Let's go for Earthquake. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, but I click, they go to Hatterene, I just Thunder Punch it after. Okay, I killed that. I do reveal Thunder Punch. They're going to go to the Dracovish. No, they go to Dragapult, which doesn't make too much sense to me. Like, you could sub once, I guess, but... like, if you disable, I'm clicking Earthquake, not Thunder Punch. They go for Hex. I'm able to live that. I don't know what said Shadow Ball. It would definitely be Hex, so... now they might go to Corviknight. Body Press, U-turn, Roost, Brave Bird. I think I win. I wish I did get a Brox, but I guess it doesn't really matter. They go for U-turn, that's fine. Dougie comes right out. I go to you and just Dark Pulse. Yeah, I think I'm good. Because, like, I can set up on anybody. I guess I should try to go for the Skull Burn. That's, like, the one thing that might prevent me from winning. Oh, they go Hard Vaporeon here. Okay, well, I guess this is the play, right? You try to 1v1 me, then go for the Skull Burn. Ice Beam, okay, that shouldn't matter. Plus, they're playing against flinches right now. They got a Wish Up, okay. Protect. Flinch. I mean, they have no reason not to protect every other turn, but I'm just trying to die here. And then try to get the win with Hydreigon. Alright, I just got a not good Skull Burnt and we win. It's gonna happen immediately, it always does, but... I mean... It doesn't happen there. I think I just Dynamax Max Overgrowth now and win the game. Okay, yeah, that should be GG. Because, like, even if they have their Corviknight, I should be able to just knock it out with 2 Waterfall things. And these other 2 can't win. Yeah, so I go for Max Geyser here. They have to Dynamax, I guess. And I get the Rain up. Could Sash Dougie help them at all? I don't think so. Because, like, I'm going to attack it and then it can't Final Gambit me at all. They don't even go for the other thing. So I can just Airstream here. Yeah, I mean, I'm good to go here. Because, like, I can just Waterfall. I might have to hit a Power Whip, actually, now that I'm looking at this properly. Because they can Dynamax this here, meaning it might live. I guess Bounce is the better play, I guess, because... Yeah, let's go for Bounce. They go for Vicious Rend. Oh, have they already Dynamaxed? Am I being dumb? No, they haven't. I'm, like, very not confident this does 9% to a Dynamax 4x resist. But we are able to hit the Power Up. Okay, good. So, I'll be right back. So, I did Calc it after, and that Waterfall would have killed, so I kind of risked the game for nothing, but it would have been funny had I missed. Let's go ahead and lead off with either T-Tar or Conk. Conk looks amazing. I definitely want to keep that healthy. Toxtricity looks pretty good here, clicking Boomburst, but I kind of have to predict with it. Pharaoh is also not a horrible lead idea, but like it doesn't do well against Rotom Heat, and they can just Flare Blitz through me. I kind of don't need Pharaoh though, so I'm gonna go with this. Do I just let... I mean, they're gonna kill themselves if they give me this damage. I'm gonna go for Rocks. I think they're U-turning. I don't think they're clicking Blitz. Like, look at... They're gonna be like at 55, yeah, and I can just get in Conk now. And Conk is gonna mess somebody up. They don't have Switch into Conk. I'm gonna Thunder Punch here because they should go Corviknight or Toxapex, yeah. And let's just follow it up with EQ. Okay, now it's tough. Do they like go Corviknight or like what do they do? I don't think they should keep this. I'm just gonna Earthquake again. Yeah, okay, they give me the Toxapex. Now they can go to Corviknight easily. So we basically trade there. I want to get in my Toxtricity here. Wait, what if they have U-turn? No, I was actually gonna Drain Punch. That's the crazy thing. But now I just don't win, I guess. I can kill this here. I guess we'll do that. Okay, let's just get that thing out of there. Now what they can do is go either Seismitoad or... They don't actually have the best options here, now that I'm looking at it properly. Because I have Mach Punch, this will take a ton for Max Strike. Yeah, that took a lot. And I think I should be able to go Conk now and just Drain Punch it all back, like... I don't see how this isn't gonna work out for me. I guess they could go Corviknight. Yeah, but that takes way too much. I should have Thunder Punched. That would have been really aggressive, though. Let's go to this. On the Brave Bird. I'm just gonna go for Crunch here. I don't think they would have Body Press. I think they're going back to Toad, if anything. Yeah, I doubt they have Body Press. Alright, oh man, I was hoping it would Toad KO so those EVs could come in clutch, but it doesn't look like it does. Alright, I'll click Crunch again, though, as they go to Tar now, interestingly. Doesn't really make too much sense to me. Okay, so if I want to win this, I have to use... Oh, they have Superpower. Are you Scarf Tar? Well, I gotta keep in mind they can Dynamax at the end of the day, so let's go to Conk here and get my kill. With the Drain Punch, and I think I can wrap it up with the Gyara. The problem is, I'm a bit scared of their Dynamax. That's the one... Why did this come in? Overheat's not gonna do a lot. Unless they're Choice Specs, which I don't think I want to predict, because if I go Hydreigon and they use Volt Switch, I just lose, so... Oh, dude, you lost. Unless... Do you Dynamax here? Oh, it still died, never mind. Corviknight comes in. So I think the guaranteed win is just clicking Earthquake to prevent their... Actually, I could just Drain Punch, because if they roost, then I still hit them super effectively with that, right? Yeah, that's always the play. So I knocked that out, and then this dies to Mach Punch, so we were able to bring that back, interestingly. I'll be right back. Okay, we have another rain team. Now I'm at the mid-1500s, which is kind of cool. Ideally, I can maintain it for the remainder of the video. I definitely love Conkeldurr this game, as well as Tyranitar's ability to reverse the weather. Those two are very important. Ferrothorn is obviously instrumental here. I want to play... Well, actually, I say that, but this is going to have superpower. This is going to have close combat. This is going to have close combat. Like, it doesn't really stop many water types anymore, which is really frustrating. I'll go Hydreigon lead as they lead off with Pelipper. So, I mean, like, they shouldn't actually stay in. I'm just going to Draco in case they do, though. I really don't want to give them Ferrothorn momentum, though, because that would just be their rocks, and that would be really annoying. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, if I clicked U-turn, I could go to Tyranitar. Okay, I'll click U-turn. But then what if they U-turn as well? Like, this is a really tough turn 1. I don't see why they would risk me clicking Draco and just killing their Weather Setter. That would be a losing play turn 1. They go to Dreadnought of all things, so... That probably would have died, which is kind of confusing, but... I mean, hey, I'm not going to question it. There's no way Pharaoh dies to, like, a super effective power whip anyway, so I'm just going to go to this now and get up my rocks. I mean, I could power up if I really want to, but they have a Ferrothorn, and they have 2 Ferrothorns just chilling there. I think they would go to the Rail Ferrothorn. They could superpower and weaken me. Alright, so I've already established I don't really think Ferrothorn is actually stopping any of their rain setters or rain abusers on this team just because of the coverage they get, so I'm just going to settle for rocks as they actually do the same. And I'll power up this. Actually, they're probably going to pivot to the Pharaoh, right? That would definitely make a lot of sense. I'm going to... Like, I don't want to go conk on an attack, though. That would be really bad. I don't see why you would give me this, though. That's the thing. Alright, I'm going to power up. If they go Pharaoh, then I'll go conk, but I really want to make the aggressive play now. I'm going to regret it so badly, though, if they just attack. Like, I would basically lose. Yeah, I can't risk that. I'm just going to power up. I don't think like, the reward is there, but I don't think it's a risk I can take right now. It might be, like, if they go Ferrothorn, I might play a bit more aggressively later, but I don't think I can play aggressively just yet. Let's first see what he does here. Like, it's only turn 3. Let's just establish what... Yeah, he goes Pharaoh. It was kind of obvious, but I'll go conk here. They get up the spike, and, I mean, like, I don't see why you give me this. I guess you could go Pelipper. They go to Ditto, but it can't copy me. Why can't it copy me again? Okay, I'll take the Ditto. They were Limber, that's why. They were not Imposter. Okay, that's definitely a misclick. Here's a problem. I think they're gonna go for the fighting move, but, like, I don't think I risk Pharaoh here. Although I keep on saying it over and over again, but I've established I don't need this. Let's just first make sure this doesn't get blown away by Mach Punch, because I feel like it might. Like, Barraskewda is horrible on the defensive end of things. Yeah, like 65 to 77 is pretty good. I could stay in if I live Liquidation. I wish there was a default set with Choice Band in the calc. That would really help me out here. Choice Band. Swift Swim under Rain. I need to make sure I put max attack. I'm pretty sure these are an Adamant too, because there's no reason you need the speed. 84 to 99. That's a roll. That's a roll, like, very heavily in my favor. And if I live it, I think I would win. Okay, they just crit through me. Pretty sure I had like a 65% chance to live that about, but... I mean, hey, that's just how it goes. Let's go to... So the thing is, they could easily Dynamax here and go for a Knuckle, so I think I have to do Dynamax of my own here and just go for Wormwind. Yep, I knew they would. Wow, it looks like I get blown away by the next one anyway, perhaps? Like, it depends on the roll. Dude, don't get the crit and the roll now. That would just be, like, insanely lucky. Okay, they didn't. I put Sun up just in case, like, they went out into Pelipper there, even though they wouldn't. I feel like this is not going to do 5, dude. What are you doing? It did do 5. 5 to a Dynamax under Rain. Gyarados is really strong. So this is obviously a Bandage set, I think. I don't see why it wouldn't be Banded. Let's go to you. Spikes, dual attacks, Leech Seed? Yeah, I don't think they're power up. Okay, let's weaken this a bit here with Bounce. Para? No Para. Okay. Well, I'll go to T-Tar now. I take a ton from Power Up. That's actually really sad. I'll Fire Punch here. I don't think you would risk Pelipper because... Well, I guess my Tyranitar can't come back in, right? So maybe you could risk Pelipper to get Rain Up one more time. I'm gonna Fire Punch. I think I would outspeed Pelipper anyway. They shouldn't be this fast on a bulkier Pelipper. Because Pelipper is only 65, right? And I outsped base 74 defensive Pokemon, which is Seismitoad. They did go Pelipper, okay. I typed in Seismitoad wrong, but I don't see why he would be faster here. I'm gonna Stone Edge. Like, I have no reason to actually predict with my T-Tar when it can't come back in anymore. Like, I'll just attack what's in front of me till it's dead, and then try to go for an endgame with my Gyara. Because I got a bit of chip damage off on the Pharaoh. Not a ton, but it might be enough. And then, like, maybe if I can... really? I think I just lost. I needed that dead. Well, it depends. Could it live my Gyara hit? I don't think so, actually. Never mind. Maybe it didn't matter. Lame, but... I guess nothing I can do about it. I can go to Gyara here and Dragon Dance, but I feel like I get 2-hit KO'd, so... Let's make this play and just go for Power Whip. Do I Power Point stall them? I don't think I can. Yeah, Groudon comes in. I gotta keep this, sack off Toxtricity, then go Gyara. I think it's the maneuver. Because if I lose this, I could go Gyara after, but then they beat me with Pharaoh, and I don't think I win the game at that point. Actually, wait a minute. I get the damage off with Gyara, and then Toxtricity could sweep with Boomburst, or Overdrive, one of the two. Boomburst is still stronger despite stab, so I would go for that. Maybe the play is sack this off. Okay, let's think about this. Is there a way I can like go for a guaranteed win here? If I went hard Gyara, then I went Toxtricity, I would lose the game, I think, because I Boomburst, right? But then they get in there. Actually, wait a minute. I go Gyara, they knock me out. I go Toxtricity, Boomburst, they sack Pelipper. Then I think they go Pharaoh. If I hard switch into mine, as they don't double, I think I could win with that. Yeah, I think I could win that exchange if that's how it worked out. I'm gonna go for that. Unless I'm missing something, I think that's my best endgame right here. I don't think Gyara plus Toxtricity is the way to go. Because I would Power Up, right? But if they went hard Pharaoh, I'm gonna commit to the other one. Yeah, now I go to you and Boomburst. They sack off the Pelipper. I should live an Aqua Jet, I want to say. I don't think it'll kill. Actually, Choice Band under Rain. Maybe I'm underestimating that. I should have calced this first. I might regret this. I should have calced Choice Band Aqua Jet under Rain. Yeah, if that kills, I lost. I think they go Pharaoh. Groudon is still too healthy. I need to get these outplays right. Let's just calc the Aqua Jet. They're probably calcing it right now, too. I feel like it killed, and I just messed this game up. Oh, yeah, it blows me away. What? Yeah, I lost. I didn't think it would do that much. Like, even if I switch out. Yeah, I lost. I really should have calced that Aqua Jet. That's such a bad way to lose. I think I might have been able to actually win with a different route, but... Yeah, GG. I definitely should have... Really, 94 to 111. That's a lot of damage. I'll be right back. Okay, I have another game right here. Kind of an unnecessary loss right there, because had I known that Toxtricity gets blown away by Aqua Jet, I would have just gone for the Gyarados plus Toxtricity endgame instead, but I guess it is what it is. Let's try to win this one and bounce back. They have the Obstagoon, which I did use yesterday, and that is a threat. Now Conkeldurr can help out, as can my Hydreigon, in terms of checking that thing. Gyarados looks like an amazing endgame option here. I definitely want to try to go for that. It does not outspeed Dragapult after a D-Dance, I believe. Let's lead Pharaoh against the Hatterene. So, like, I like the T-Tar pivot because it doesn't take that much from Dazzle, and T-Tar isn't doing a ton else for me here. It is, however, my Dragapult check, so maybe I should reconsider. I think they're going to Mystical Fire. They do. And yeah, now I can just click Crunch. That actually did a 6%. Is that Choice Specs Hatterene? Like, I know 6 is nothing, but, like, I'm going to Assault Vest Tyranitar with max HP. Let's check. Hat. How much would, like, just a max special attack Modest Mystical Fire do? Okay, I don't think it's choice specs, actually, now that I'm thinking about it a bit more. Max Modest? Okay, so they just got a max roll on Max Modest, I guess. Let's go for Crunch. As they go to Corviknight. Wow, Fizz Def, okay. So if it's Fizz Def, I gotta make sure I don't lose the game. I think I go Ferrothorn. If they start to bulk up, I'll get in Toxtricity after. Jeez, that is a bulky Pokemon. They might reveal U-turn here. They just go for Body Press, which doesn't do much at all. I hope they don't have Taunt. I don't think you would be Taunt Body Press, because you would want Brave Bird, Reduced, and then probably Defog, because what else has it? I guess you have Magic Bounce Hatterene, so you don't really have to worry about that. I'm going to Gyro Ball here once, because it can come in easily on the hazards, and... yeah, once again, I'll go Tyranitar. As they actually go for Giga Drain this time. Cool play. Alright, I'm going to be a bit aggressive. No, it's really not worth making that play. There's actually no point when Toxtricity clicks Overdrive against, like, this guy. And, like, yeah, now what I've done is I've put them in a position where they have to Roost anyway, and I could just get it in, so... yeah, now I just click Overdrive and we're fine here. I'm glad I thought about that a bit more. That is not a switch in, my guy. Let's go to Tyranitar, though. Actually, if they U-turn, then maybe, like, Ferrothorn is better. Ferrothorn, I mean, this gets close combat, as we saw when I built a team around it, so I don't think I should really go Ferro. Well, I mean, I think I should go Ferro, because it's not a check to that anyway. It does help out against Golisopod, which otherwise kills my entire team, though, so let's go to Tyranitar. Wow, Dragon Pulse does nothing. How aggressive do I want to... I'm going to make the play. So here's the thing, I have a sound-based move, and I'm going to click that here. They forfeit, I guess because I have the sound move, so I'll be right back. Okay, this guy's team here has an Umbreon, which I've been told has a lot of undervalued potential in this current metagame. It's actually able to wall quite a lot. I guess we will see how true that is right now. Conkeldurr will be able to help me out a lot here. I definitely want to play aggressive with it though, because, like, sure, Drain Punch plus Thunder Punch plus EQ kills everything, but if I don't attack the correct Pokemon, it's not going to do anything, right? Let's lead off with Toxtricity. I mean, I don't see why it would be so fast. So I'll go for Volt Switch. Because if I get in Conk on the Ferrothorn coming in, I'm in an amazing position. They were that fast. Wow, they could have just overheated and blown me away. I'm pretty sure Overheat might have OHKO'd based off that Volt Switch damage. So they get in Dragapult, which is odd. And allows me to get this in and just click Crunch. They might pivot Umbreon. I'm actually curious, does Umbreon still get Toxic? Because a lot of Pokemon lost that. Okay, crit U-turn, cool. That did a bit more than I thought. Makes me less of a Dragapult check later, is I guess the main thing. Oh, please don't switch out on the incoming Fire Punch after. I need this dead. They should scout for it, but like... I'm so worn down now. That's really frustrating. So I don't even get the kill. Oh, they got burnt though, okay. That's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and get a Myrox. And just let them die to burn, because they're Rocky Helmet and not Leftovers. They might get up a Spike now. But yeah, my rocks are going to help me out. If I were them, I would actually just switch this out, knowing my hazards are coming, and keep it as a sack, but they just go for the Spike. Who wins? Scarf Hydreigon is a win con if I can get rid of Umbreon. Well, actually, it's technically a win con anyway with luck, but I don't want to go for that. Like, first of all, I would feel bad, and second of all, it's probably not going to happen anyway. Age Slash comes in, and it's on a balloon. Are you the close combat set? I mean, I don't really see how I deal with you by switching out, but I do need this for Gyarados, which is making this a little bit of a tough scenario. So I think what I should do here is either sack Toxtricity or just go for Leech Seed, knowing I can take close combat. I need to hit the Leech Seed though. Okay. This is getting really scary now. Do I get blown away by close combat? Like, how much am I taking? Egg Slash. Actually, I'm just going to start putting in blank sets. Like, these, adjusting all the moves and stuff is kind of a pain. Let's just put Max Attack Adamant. What if they're Autotomized? Do I lose? No, I wouldn't lose because I have my Dynamax in the back. Close combat. What? Oh, do I have Shield in? Okay, that's better. So, I do die. I don't know what to do. Like, I really am kind of at a loss here. I don't want to risk my Gyarados. Okay, here's my thought process. That Rotom Heat seems Choice Scarf, but it might be Boots as well. I'm just gonna sack this, I think. I'm gonna go Gyarados. On Sacred Sword. Dude, do you not know what moves this thing gets now? Okay, so I should live Shadow Sneak just fine. I don't see why we would King Shield when I could just Dragon Dance and win the game right now. You really should not King Shield. Like, that would make no sense. Oh, they go hard Rotom. What? I think they were expecting DD. Yeah, that was definitely Scarf Rotom Heat then. If they went hard into it, expecting Dragon Dance. That's the only explanation for that. So I think now what I can do is just Airstream and win. Yeah, because Thunderbolt doesn't kill my Dynamax, and that should be GG. Well, Shadow Sneak, actually. I gotta keep that in mind. Well, you would be Ironhead Shadow Claw, right? Why would you have Shadow Sneak? Or, like, Autotomize and then, like, Shadow Claw. One of the two. Are you really Shadow Sneak? I mean, I'm just gonna stand and find out. They are, okay. Well, that makes this a bit tougher of an endgame for me. However, I don't think it changes the fact that Toxtricity can come in here and just kill something. Yeah, that thing is way too strong. I just click Overdrive. And then, I guess it just comes down to, like... First of all, this should still die behind the shield, right? Come on. I don't think it'll live. They might try to Shadow Sneak. Umbreon should get 2-hit KO'd easily. Like, it just choice specs Toxtricity at the end of the day. Forget everything I said. I mean, they're playing really defensively right now, so I should just spam Overdrive, I feel. Because, like, Foul Play is not going to kill me, and, like, they're playing against crit odds, they're playing against everything here. So, like, you protect, right? You can't pass this, it'll die. Okay, but now I think they're out of crit range, which makes this a bit tougher. Although crit into not crit would kill, so if I crit the correct turn, then I could still get out of here on the correct. Okay, I think I just keep it and go Conk then. But the thing is, if I switch it out, it's just in range of Shadow Sneak anyway. There's literally no point. I just leave it in until I die, and then I just go Conk after. Come on, crit through this thing, Toxtricity. Don't let Wish Protect actually work. What is this? 9, 13. Are you really gonna try to Power Point stall me, dude? Foul Play does a decent amount. Alright, crit. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna go Conk, in case the sack fodder ends up mattering. They actually didn't even protect it there, so now it's just a matter of what do I click here. I mean, they're obviously gonna protect this turn. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Earthquake, just to show them that I'm willing to predict, and then I'm gonna go for Drain Punch. Come on, I've showed you I'm willing to click Earthquake. Just stay in now. No, they should know they lose if they stay in. I'm gonna go for T-Punch here. Yeah, I catch Gyara, because if they stand on Drain Punch, I sweep with Dark Pulse. They should know that, so I'm able to kill that there. Now they have to go Aegis Slash. I have to Earthquake into that. And then... like, ideally Boomburst. Well, actually, that can't come back in, huh? Maybe I should reconsider. No, Earthquake should just kill. Oh, they're on a balloon. Forget everything I said. Let's go to Pharaoh. They go for that. I think all I have to do here is break the balloon and then get an Hydreigon. Or even if I don't break the balloon, I just get an Hydreigon after and I'm still fine. So they go to this. This just allows me to put it on a Leech Seed, and I think that'll be GG from there. Like, they gotta hope like I choke away Hydreigon, but I'm not going to. They're gonna try to pass it, obviously, so I'll just double Leech Seed. Well, actually, they should click Protect here, so I'm gonna go to Conk. They go for Taunt. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Well, I'm gonna Drain... Actually, I'm gonna Drain Punch. And I'm gonna Thunder Punch. Yeah, because I don't want the balloon coming back in. Yeah, they try to get that right, and now what I can do is just Earthquake. I should have no problem being faster, I want to say. Yeah, I think they had to hope I didn't click Drain Punch there. I'm still a bit paranoid about this dying in case they're faster, so I think I do switch out. So I could go Hydreigon. No, this is the better play. Hard Pharaoh every time. Just let them die, and then I have Conk for the Umbreon if I need it. and they go ahead and run, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I think this will be where we wrap things up because I'm very tired right now, which is funny because I think I sound a bit more awake than in my other videos, but that's mostly just because I was really excited to use this team. Let's see what I can do right here. I definitely really love Toxtricity, but once again, gotta get those predictions right. Let's lead off with... Early rocks will go a long way, but if they lead Dragapult, I could pivot to Tar, so let's lead Pharaoh. They just lead with the Darm, like every other player ever. Okay. Here's the thing. Like, if they Flare Blitz, they're dead, right? Well, they got up to 55. I think we saw this earlier. If I go T-Tar on U-turn, I'm in a horrible position. They get in Toad, they get up Rocks. I'm just gonna stand in Rocks. Yeah, okay. I knew what I had to do there. Because, like, going T-Tar on U-turn is a lot worse of a scenario than then Flare Blitzing my Ferrothorn. Like, let's see what happens now. They go to Corviknight. Probably just gonna defog immediately, but it allows them to get this in. And here's the first prediction. Let's see how they want to play around this. I think the best play is Boomburst, the reason being, I'm not scared of Dragapult due to the fact that I have Tyranitar. They do go hard into Dragapult, good play, but I do have the Tyranitar like I mentioned. Now if this is U-turn, that would be a bit scary. They just click Draco, okay, not a big deal at all. I think I could just crunch here. Even if they go Toad, I wear it down. They might go Clef actually, which... No, they go Toad. Takes honestly a decent chunk there. I'll go to Pharaoh here, because if they get up Rocks, I can just do the same and force them to defog. Ooh, good double. Okay, now I'm in a tough spot. Because I don't want to risk this. Maybe I should just risk that. These do run Thunderbolt. Okay. Let's go to this. I knew they were Flamethrowering, but like that does way too much. Alright, I'm gonna get it wrong every time. I know for a fact. Yeah, they keep on making this play. I don't really like think you should be risking this though. I guess it's like it's more important than Seismitoad, especially because my T-Tart is weakened, which is why I didn't think they would do it again. Oh, now they're playing really aggressive. Okay. Well, I have to somehow bounce back from this positioning loss. How do I do that? Let's go to U1 Moonblast. Let's go to U1 Flamethrower. And now I can actually do something here. I think I just Dynamax Waterfall. They got the Para, which means they outspeed me now. That's really frustrating. I hope they don't Moonlight. Please don't Moonlight. And have me get full Para. That would be the worst. They take the kill. I literally had that exchange and then I didn't get it, which is really annoying. But hey, what can you do? Conk's not gonna outspeed this. I gotta go to Toxtricity. I'm gonna go Overdrive. They're gonna go to the Seismitoad this time. I get it wrong every time, but whatever. Okay, they gave it to me just to scout the move. I actually agree with that more. I get blowed plays wrong and I get the Para. It's not the best thing ever. Let's go to Pharaoh here. I think I still win using Dark Pulse from my Hydreigon. Because I get up Rocks here. They might go hard Darm. Yeah, they go hard Darm. At this point of the game, I think I just sack this off, to be honest. Okay, let's go for Leech Seed, because if that kills itself, then I get an Hydreigon here to Dark Pulse. I don't see why you would go hard into your Ditto. Like, that's such a bad play. Okay, I'm flinching this down. No way you're getting this lucky. Yeah, give me some luck right now. Give me another one. Or a crit. Okay, how many... They have pressure, okay. So I think I gotta... If I don't flinch here, then I'll switch out into Toxtricity. Oh, they actually let me keep it low. That could be big. Because they go Ditto, I go Tyranitar, they U-turn. I have the speed on Tyranitar for a bulky Corviknight, so I might be fine. I am Scarf too, so... We know their Dragapult wouldn't be Scarf because they have a Ditto on the team. So I go to T-Tar here every time. They might U-turn into Toad. But they just click Draco. I don't think that was the best play because now I get to spam Crunch. They're gonna go Toad, like that's the only good play here, but... I don't think I have a reason to predict when I can just go hard. They actually sack Corviknight, why? What do you value Toad for? The electric immunity, I guess? I think I just win with Conkeldurr, if I'm being honest. What, have they used their Dynamax yet? They haven't, never mind. I don't just win with Conkeldurr. Forget everything I said. I don't really need this. Let's just give them that. That's basically dead on entry. I mean, it can still check my Toxtricity. So I think what I do is I get you in here and just start Drain Punching. Because that does a lot. I'm gonna Earthquake. So they go for... Okay, now I'm gonna Drain Punch. Are you really gonna go... I'm gonna Earthquake again. Just seeing how they based on how they're playing. Actually, I have to Drain Punch to stay out of range of Ditto, I just realized. Because I lose to Mach if I don't, so yeah, they do that. Dragapult, I can't let this attack me because I will lose to a Ditto copying me, right? So I sack Toxtricity here to get an U. Click Draco, right? I have to Draco. They sack off the Toad. I think my -2 Draco should still kill the Ditto, so it comes down to this tie. I never win speed ties. Oh, they went for U-turn. I think I'm good. Yeah, I think if I hit, which I did, I would do win now because I have Mach Punch in the back. Okay, somehow this game was a win. So, yeah, GG, I guess. This was a weird game. Like, I really don't think they've made the best what is the thing called? Dragapult plays? It was so good this game, and they just threw it out on Toxtricity multiple times in a row. But, I mean, hey, it worked out for me in the end, so... Did it? I did, okay. I completely forgot about that. Okay, GG. Nice, okay, we're able to go ahead and wrap it up, and that will be the live. I did hope y'all enjoyed. You can find the team down below in the description. I think I lost one game, the fourth one, where I just made a really bad play against Groudon, but it is what it is. I still had a lot of fun, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.